Hey, this is Absentis. I'm co-casting with Xenome, and this is the ace match between Team Canada and the Team V. We have Frague spawning as a green Terran for Team V, and at the bottom right-hand corner, we have RedAlert spawning off race as the orange Protoss. The Reddit Team League is brought to you by the Internet Movie Firearms Database. You can check them out at imfdb.org for all sorts of trivia about firearms in movies, television shows, comics, etc. Xenome, we've been seeing a lot of games on Jungle Basin. What are your predictions for this Terran versus Protoss match?
Well, as a Zerg player, I honestly don't really have much of an idea. I do know that RedAlert is a very good Terran player. He's playing off-race, of course, as Protoss for this, so I have no idea how good his Protoss play is. Frague, I recognize the name, but that's about it.
Yeah, RedAlert is in the top 200 of the North American server. As Terran, though, Team Canada recently acquired him. In this last round, teams were allowed to recruit 2 new players and swapping out 2 old ones, and thankfully Team Canada has picked up RedAlert. So far in this series we've gone 2-2, Team Canada getting 2 games and Team V getting 2 games, so this will decide it, and this could break Team Canada's losing streak, or if Frague takes the game, then the losing streak continues for Team Canada.
Yeah, so you're pretty familiar with Team Canada being their captain, and so getting RedAlert must have been a really nice boon to you guys. You're not doing so well, as far as I know, up to the last 4 round or the first 4 rounds.
Yeah, it's true. We've lost every single round. We've gone to ace matches a few times, and overall our team is decent. We're all kind of mid-level players. We don't have any, poor players on our team. But unfortunately, we don't have an ace player up until now. And every time we got to an ace, we'd, either have to face someone like Psy or Hybrid Frog. And I would say that would be our. That's really the reason why we're not doing so hot. But thankfully, we do have an ace, and hopefully he can pull something out for us. So far, RedAlert's getting 2 gateways, so standard there. Frague getting 2 barracks so far, so again, standard play from both players.
Yeah, and to contrast the teams with... Oh, actually, Frague going for a gas steal over here. He's probably not going to... Okay, it looks like he's just going to leave it like that. 168 health left. And RedAlert is going to respond this by chronoing that first stalker. But anyway, to contrast the teams, where Team Canada didn't really have a strong ace player until they got RedAlert, Team Dolphin Lords consisted of pretty much, entirely ace players, or what you would consider ace players. We got High there, we've got Zucaricox, Cheese Grater, some really nice names over there, and Wenthouse as well.
Yeah, we have Cheese Grater, who was just at the MLG DC. And of course, his games are being casted and being put up on our YouTube channel.
Who's doing that, Absentis?
Why, I hear it's 2 spectacularly ruggedly good-looking and sexy people. So as soon as we get around to finishing the casts, they will be put up on YouTube. RedAlert doing some harassment with this stalker. And as a Terran player, this is why you don't always want to wall off, because you get 1 stalker up there, and that can be really annoying for you.
This actually really reminds me of Brood War play, when it was like completely normal for the Protoss player to just send out 2 Dragoons and try and break down the wall until the tank got out. I don't know if you watched much Brood War. Go ahead.
Nope. But yeah, okay. So Frague, he's getting concussive shells, which is a nice response to any kind of stalker play. He's got his 3 racks up, all through... Okay, the 2 tech labs. Usually we see another barracks with a reactor, but he probably doesn't want to have to lift that barracks up. RedAlert's getting a little bit ahead. He's got the Nexus down. And he's also leading by 11 harvesters, which is really unusual. this early in the game to have such a discrepancy.
Yeah, usually you see a little bit of an edge for your Protoss and Zerg players against Terran because they have the Chrono and the Larva, but Terran is usually able to make up that in mules, but 11 is pretty large.
Yeah, it's grown to about 12 right now. Hybrid or Red Alert is taking both watchtowers, and if you look at it, it looks like a face. Looks like a really happy face. The two eyes, and then
he's like smirking.
Yeah, he's got a kind of a crooked smirk. It's always fun seeing stuff like that in things. Hybrid Frog, or why am I keep saying that? I apologize. Red Alert, Maynarding down, so getting that his economy up and running. Back in Frague's base, he's going Marine Marauder Medevac. He's got concussive shells done. He's getting stim now. So he's getting a pretty nice bio army, which is very potent against Zerg.
Yeah,
against Protoss, I mean.
So going MMM against Protoss, yeah, it's usually okay. I mean, Protoss has two pretty nice counters to it if they check up, those being the Colossus and High Templar, of course. I'm not too sure what else to mention. He's got this reactor down on the starboard. He's not really able to make full use of it. He's okay. Now he's going to set up an expansion now.
Yep. That's something you do want to have happen pretty quickly. Is get up an expansion, especially as Terran, because 2 orbital commands, the mules. That's just ridiculous how powerful that can be. Red Alert putting down a proxy pylon behind the rocks. Can't warp in over that gap, but will be able to reinforce from the rear. That observer now checking things out, and as a mostly Terran player, Red Alert has got to have a really good idea of what Frague's going for based on that unit, based on what he saw.
We do have a Robo-Blade now going down for Red Alert, so one of the counters for the MMM. Frague just kind of staying on this. Of course, he needs to wait for that expansion to really go up before he can do tech up too hard. I would like to see a Ghost Academy eventually, though.
Oh, yeah, Ghosts just haven't seemed to be as popular as of late. Although I really love Ghosts. For some odd reason, I haven't been using them much. Now, one interesting thing to point out, Frague, if you look at his vision, he doesn't see the natural up, and he doesn't see anything but what he initially scouted with that SCV. He doesn't know that a Robo-Bay's up, he doesn't know that Robo-Bay's up, and Red Alert chrono boosting an empty Robo facility.
Yeah, but we do now have the Colossus on the way. So it looks like Frague is getting ready to move out. He actually scanned and take down an observer, I believe. But
yep.
He's got a pretty decent army. I think that Red Alert will be able to hold off with the 5 sentries that he has. So he should be okay here.
Yep, he's got a pretty nice mix. He'll be able to delay for sure before that Colossus comes out. But Frague could do a lot of damage if he loaded up and did a drop in the rear. Alright, he's moving out now. He's going to be poking up the front ramp. Nope, he's waiting. There is one Colossus out already. So Red Alert is looking pretty strong right now.
Yeah, Frague finally taking that expansion. He did, of course, upgrade it to an orbital command before landing it. And yeah, he's just macroing up. Both players really just macroing up. I think Red Alert mostly waiting for the Thermal Lance upgrade, which is just about done. And Frague gonna move in here. Ooh.
Oh, and denied by a perfectly placed force field.
Yeah, Red Alert gonna warp in a few more sentries, a few more zealots. Make sure that those Colossi have all the support that they need. And he's getting out the second one, which is just about out. He should be able to push out pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, Frague, fortunately he's not Maynarding SCVs down to his expansion. He's also trailing. He has 26 harvesters to Red Alert's 68. A bit of a disparity there. Frague's moving around to the left side of the map. Looks like he's going to be looking to take down those rocks and attack Red Alert. He's moving his army right now. I don't know. I assume he saw.
I'm pretty sure he's just omniscient. He just knows everything that's happening.
Yeah, once you get in the top 200, you pretty much just know everything at that point.
He also has that watchtower, but whatever.
Oh yeah, that might have something to do with it. He's also warped in zealots that are working on the back rocks, so looking to put some pressure in that way. Otherwise, just staying in his base, getting closer and closer to a maxed out army.
Getting charged, I love it. Charge is probably one of the best upgrades you can get to support. Thermal Lance, of course, probably a bigger one, but Charge is a really nice upgrade. Also getting a Dark Shrine, wow. Frague is going to be reinforcing. I assume he's going to go for those rocks really, really quickly. And RedAlert is going to know about this. He's positioned his army to kind of imply that, and he's got the pylon there to watch the rocks. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, Frague, he's not moving right now because he's being harassed. Yeah, he's being harassed by the zealots. They got in and got some kills and disrupted mining. Actually warping in more units right now, just a whole bunch of zealots. RedAlert, yeah, he's maxed out right now, 198 food over 200. Frague might be looking to push in soon. For the moment though, just kind of sitting around. As you said, Zealot Charge, that ability is really great because it's passive. It just happens automatically. You don't have to waste any micro on it. RedAlert pushing again with his zealots and causing Frague a lot of problems.
Ooh, and now the main army from RedAlert also moving out. He's also got a Templar Archives on the way, so really just going for every. Ooh, his army's out of position. Looks like Frague's getting ready to push in here, and unfortunately, wow, really nice positioning with those Colossi though. He's going to be able to do a lot of damage on that ridge.
Yeah, but those rocks go down so quickly, and if Frague just, he can slip most of his army by really quickly. Might be able to snipe this Nexus before all the... And, okay, another stim going down, gonna be doing a lot of damage.
He's still not going for the Nexus, though. He went for the probe. He's now trying to retreat. He's going to take a lot of casualties over here. Force field's a little bit too late. He's not going to get nearly as many kills as he wants to. There we go, crossing us, smashing them, and he's going to be able to do a lot of damage to his army.
Yeah, and with a charge, he's just running straight after those, stimming those Marines and Marauders, bringing them to really low health, and Frague calling good game.
Yeah, RedAlert did have a really commanding lead. At the end, it was 157 supply to 79 supply, so he's going to seal it for Team Canada. So this is your first win.